Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So you're probably wondering what this is right here. Right now I am color correcting. So basically what color correcting is different shades that you put under your face to kind of hide your imperfections. So I know that red is for hiding dark circles, green conceals redness, and purple and yellow brighten in tone. And I'm not sure what the other colors exactly do because I don't really use those other colors. I just mainly specifically use the red for my dark circles, and it kind of helps blend it out so you don't see like the indents. What's up guys? So today we're mainly going to be focusing on highlighting and contouring, baking, and setting your face to kind of make sure that you don't get oily within the day and you want to have a longer wear with your makeup. So the definitions, my own definitions, personal definition, that is not a dictionary or anything like that. But the definitions that I have of highlighting and contouring is you're highlighting your specific areas to make it appear like you have a different higher cheekbones, or just to brighten your face up in certain areas. Contouring is adding the shadows to give you like a hollow effect, or to just kind of bring down your face to make it look a little bit more profiled. And then we have a highlighter. Highlighter is just for giving your face extra glow, kind of like a wet effect. And then we have setting. Setting can be used like as a setting powder, which people call it baking. That's all it is. And then also a setting spray just to set your face and to make sure that it doesn't oil up or move around and get everywhere all on your face. Because sometimes, I keep saying sometimes you can go throughout the day and your face won't be the same as when you finished it in the morning, basically, or in the afternoon, whenever you. So now that I've color corrected, what I'm gonna do is add my highlighter, highlighter, concealer, and I'm just going to add it into my under my eye area, and also a little bit up here, a little bit under my chin, on my nose to make it appear more narrow and cover up this redness that I have right here, which that was from color correcting. So I've also learned when you're highlighting not to go directly up under your eye, because it can, I won't say it will, because some people do it directly up under their eyes and it doesn't create any creases, but I crease really bad under my eyes, like terribly bad. I don't even have to add anything and I'll still crease. I don't know why. And when I apply my foundation, I don't add any foundation up under my eyes, because we're gonna blend it up to your eye. I forgot to add that the concealer of the day that I'm using is ColourPop's. It's not right there. ColourPop's concealer, and the color is Deep Golden. And you can use any concealer that you like to choose. Specifically, I go for drugstores like LA Pro. Most people like to use a color that's about maybe 2 shades lighter than their skin tone, maybe 1 shade. I think you can blend out with almost any shade that you want to. It just depends on what kind of look you're going for. So it's kind of up to your personality and what color that you. Now, while this concealer is setting, I kind of let it dry a little bit to give it more of a matte effect, so it won't be everywhere on my face. And while that is setting, I'm going to contour. Today I'm going to be using, which is almost gone, my Color FX palette to contour my face. Now when you do this, you go on your cheekbones, kind of like right here in this direction, on both sides of your face. And I contour my nose, so with that line right there, I just go on the outsides and give it a shadow effect to make it appear more narrow. Some people like to go below their hairline to create a smaller face. And I think that's all. Now, this is kind of a little bit different if you're contouring with a little bit 4 more shades darker than I am. When you contour, you're just not going to use this, because your shade might exactly be this color right here. How I'm trying to explain it is, you're going to use the light, your lighter concealer, and balance that off of your skin. So if you have darker skin, this is going to be your natural contour, your own skin, and you're going to use your lighter concealer to go under and above to give your face your own natural contour effect. Or you can just kind of contour, highlight just like this. I also forgot, if you haven't done this step, to highlight above and below your eyebrow too. So in the end, your face should kind of look like this, like you're about to go to a tribal dance or something like that. Next, after that, we're going to start blending. I personally will start with my eyebrows just because I want this concealer to sit just a little bit more longer to give it a little bit more matte effect and make it easier to blend out. It won't be so liquidy, it'll thicken up and make it easier for me to blend. So to blend out my brows, I am using an eyeshadow brush because it's a little bit closer and I can get a precise blend instead of using a beauty blender. It's my preference. It's my preference. See how easy that was with the eyeshadow brush? Next, we're going to just blend our contour out on our nose and blend this out under our chin. I'm going to continue to use my eyeshadow brush, and then I'll go in with my blender brush and blend these under my eyes out. So I'm just taking my simple little blender brush and blending out under my eyes on both sides. So right after that is finished, I like to go in with my setting powder, and I'm using this brand right here, except for now, and it's, you know, that brand, and set my face with a setting powder. I kind of like to hurry up and do that because right after I apply my concealer up under my face to highlight, it starts to crease up. So right after I'm done with that, I get right back into this beautiful little setting powder and add it right up under my eyes. Now, when you add this setting powder up under your eyes, you can use the powder brush that it came with, or you can use whatever that you have. I preferably like my blender brush, which has a little slanted side to it, so I can get right directly up under my eyes and get directly where I need to. So we just dip it into our setting powder and go right in. And it's very easy to apply. It's okay if you get a little bit on your nose and it looks like you've been snorting flour. your on top of your highlighter, you're gonna go right up under your contour and set that as well. Some people, like me, like to set their contour on their nose to make it not so shiny. So how you do that is you just dip your eyeshadow brush into your setting powder, and you just go down that line of where you added your concealer at. Nowhere else. And so this is what you call baking. Some people like to leave their setting powder on for the entire time of why they're doing their eyes, but I've kind of noticed with some setting powders that you can't leave it on too long because you will create an ashy effect and it will create a flashback if you're taking pictures. So some people like to bake. I preferably just bake for the while I'm adding on the setting powder, and I take it off. So with how I take it off is I use a brush and just kind of just wipe away the excess, and you're done baking basically. The brush that I'm using is just a regular contour brush, a contour brush. Today I'm setting my face with the all-nighter spray of the Urban Decay, the small ones, or the travel size ones. And when you set your face, you're just gonna spray it probably about 3 times, maybe 2 times. I know I'm very stingy with this sometimes, so I don't like to overdo it, making me feel like I just dip my face in something wet. So I spray my face and then I kind of fan it to just make it dry a little bit faster to set in place, if that makes sense to you. So this ish right here kind of includes me highlighting, setting my face, baking, and contouring. If you'd like to see me highlight, please check out my next video that I'll be posting in about 2 days. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe below.